All right. Good evening, everybody. I don't know what the hell just happened here. Give me a second here. All right. Man, that was random. Give me a second, guys, to get the stream built back up here. That was weird. I accidentally shut it down. Something happened. That's a bummer. Darn it. Ah, man, that's a bummer. All right. Good evening, everybody. What we're going to talk about today. Man, the Last Supper with all the members. Right, put all the members on it, right? I'm with you, Jake. I'm with you. And for anybody that's just joining in, man, I don't know what happened. The stream, I don't know what happened. I accidentally hit the stop button or something, and yeah. Mm-hmm. It was weird, and I like accidentally hit the space bar or something, and it fucking shut the stream off, Michelle. Yeah, no. But we're only gonna run for an hour tonight, guys. I really want to keep it at an hour, okay? Because I got shit to do. But yeah, good evening, everybody. Welcome. But what we're gonna do tonight, I know we did it on the other channel last night, right? But since it's the main channel, what we're gonna go over tonight this is a spiritual harm and abuse scale, clinical scaler, okay? And we're gonna do this with regards to David's cult, from what we know from the interviews we've compiled, right? And all the bullshit that we've heard David do in the past, okay, to his cult members. What we know, all right? We're going to scale it on a scale of 1 to 5. And I'm actually going to write it down, okay? All right. Yeah, good evening, everybody. Wish you carried wood. Good evening. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the show. All right. Okay. So we got 1 hour. So we're all right. So what this is, and this is for anybody in David's cult, because I know you guys are going to tune in. So pay close attention, okay? So this is a spiritual harm and abuse scale clinical screener. That's it. All right. That's all. It's not saying, oh, this is what you are, or this is not a diagnosing form. Okay, this is not a diagnosis scale. Yeah, Deborah Hawson, she's in the call center. Yeah, she absolutely is. That's the thing I'm talking about. We're gonna go over this, dude. Yeah, and that's the thing. Yeah, welcome, Wishy Karen Wood. We're gonna look over this scale tonight. Cat Mom brought it up a few days ago and said, "Hey, man, check this out. Put it on your channel." I was like, "Fuck yeah, okay." And what it is, it's just a screener. That's it. It's not and it even says here at the bottom, okay? Just so everybody knows before we start this, okay? Right here. There are, okay, it's telling you right here at the very bottom, there are no established clinical norms for these values. Low, medium, high, and scores are based on mean standard deviations in a sample of 3,222 English-speaking Christians and former Christians, okay? I wish a Karen would. Yep, this is one way we're, to help raise the awareness of these cult members, man. It really is. It's a way to raise awareness, right? This isn't coming from me. This isn't coming from a psychology magazine. I didn't make this shit up. But this is this one way to help raise your awareness, right? If you are indeed being, if you're being scammed by your pastor, or if you're suffering abuse and you're questioning it, okay? This scale will help you. All right. So number 1, being expected to consult my pastor leader before making non-religious decisions. 1 to 5. What do we think? And this is going to be group participation tonight too, man. So let's just say, who Trip 9, whose name is on this? Whose name do we put on? Let's just assume this is Michelle. All right, let's assume this is Michelle right here on this form. Okay. Y'all smash that like too when you get in here. We got 10 people watching. I don't know what the hell happened to the last stream though. Fucking threw me off and stuff. But y'all smash that like, and I'm pretty sure there's some of David's cult members in here too. But that's all right. You guys might learn something. So David, I'm just going to assume this is Michelle's name on here. Let's say Michelle gets out and she decides to go to, say, I don't know, she wants to go to a therapist, right? They hand her this form. They say, okay, Miss Brandon, will you go ahead and fill out, the last several years of, your history with religious organizations? Let's just say last 5 to 10 years, okay? Okay. Username, okay. Hey, Billy, good evening, sir. Good evening. Smash that like. When she left, we gave her a plaque that read, "We worship the ground you fly over." She knew. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Yeah, any of the cult members that want to come out and debate this, phone number's at the bottom. All right, so if this is Michelle on here, wish you Karen would. Is Michelle expected to consult David before making any non-religious decisions? What do you guys think? 1 to 5. On a scale of 1 to 5, what do we rate Michelle on this level? And then look at the next question too. I'd rate her a 5. I'm going to rate her a 5. Let's just go ahead and rate her a 5. I'll rate Michelle a 5. You think 4? You think 4 with Michelle, Jake? Okay, cool. Right on. Cool. Behavior being excessively monitored by my pastor or group members. I think that's definitely a 5 because that shit's always happening. 5, 4, 4s and 5s. Okay. So let's say collectively 4 to 5. Okay. The behavior being excessively monitored by David or group members. What do you guys think? 4 or 5? I know for sure it's being monitored. I know it is. That you never go alone. Yeah, you never go alone anywhere with somebody. Like if somebody's going somewhere, you're going with somebody. That way you don't talk to anybody. Cool. 5. Okay. By David explicitly claiming to speak on God's behalf. Yeah, I'll definitely throw that on a 5. Number 4. Being expected to follow David's personal rules and advice around dating, marriage, and sex. Okay, so number 4 is 5. Okay. Number 5. Experience extreme pressure to take on role of a pastor, missionary, or other spiritual leader. Yeah, because isn't that what David pushes a lot here? You guys need to be pastors and leaders and spiritual leaders. When honestly, there is no really any kind of biblical college going on here. Yeah, I think that's what we should put on there. It's like 5 is 5. Okay, 5 is 5. Okay, cool. I'm with you. 4 or 5. Okay. Yep. Okay, cool. Number 6. Vivid descriptions of hell, Satan, demons, or the end of world being taught to young children. Yeah, because Mariah's kids are there. I firmly believe that all this shit is being taught to kids. What do you guys think on number 6? Vivid descriptions of hell. I definitely think vivid descriptions of hell are being taught to kids. 6 is 5. What do you guys think? Anybody else? 6 is 5. 5, trip 9. Okay, cool. That's where I'm at. I mean, on this scale, everything's rating pretty high, man. I've tried to rate it low, but it's kind of hard not to rate it. Yeah, he won't stop talking about Russia, nuclear war. So 4 or 5. I mean, really, David's gonna this cult is gonna rate really high on this scale. It really is. I mean, if they had a 10 on this scale, it'd probably be rating 10, honestly. I mean, but 5, I mean, it's just all the same. So I gotta say 4 and 5 collectively. Okay, so 4 to 5. Okay, so number 7, seeing scripture used to justify physical violence. I don't think he's on YouTube Children, dude. I don't think they'll let him on YouTube Children. Number 7, seeing scripture used to justify physical. Okay, yep. Yeah, he's always using. Scripture, it says in the Bible you can beat your kids. God said you can beat your kids in the Bible, so it's okay. David's like, hey, God said you could do it, so it's all cool. No, you don't beat your kids. Don't beat your kids. Don't do that. Yeah, there's forms of discipline, absolutely. I was disciplined as a kid, and I turned out okay. My parents had to fucking lay hands on me every so often. I turned out just fine, man. Yeah. Yeah, 7. Yeah, 7 is 5 because the past members have told us about the physical violence on numerous occasions, right? Mia Quaco. Apostle Chris Come in the motherfucking house. Chris Come in the motherfucking house. Y'all get on your hands and knees, pray to the motherfucking Apostle Chris Come. Don't beat your kids on mold. They picked my nursing home. I know, right? May it rain seeds upon thee. Oh, David's mad because our last video got given back to me. He's losing these copyrights, man. He's gonna lose every single one, and he knows it. He knows it. Okay, so we're on number 8. Let's see here. 8, number 5. Okay, so 8's number 5. Scripture being used. It's so harm-free, everybody.
So harm-free. So harm-free. So harm-free. So harm-free. So loving and caring.
It's just so harm-free. Everybody, it's just so harm-free and loving. Okay. Hey, Kelstorm. Good evening, all the way from across the pond. Welcome. Good evening. Welcome. 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 It is. It's worth the copyright to see him lose. It really is, Sabotar. It's worth, David. It's worth the copyright to see you lose. It really is. Oh, a seed. A seed. A seed. A seed. We haven't had the seed bell in a couple weeks. 9 is 4. Okay. 9 is 4. Trip 9. Okay. 10 should be 5. Oh, yeah, that's a big 5, bro. Yeah, 10 is for sure a big 5, dude. And let's stop at that real quick. Let's just talk about that one real fast, Trip 9. Dude, if you think about it, right? Yeah, what he made the Fraser kids do? Oh, yeah, you know what, dude? Good call, Jake. Good call. Yeah, look at what he made the Fraser kids do, man. Dude, that's hardcore. Katie went against her dad. Yeah, the claims just prove it's a cult, right? When you're controlling the information, David, you're just a dumb shit. You don't get it. Hey, Chavez8688, welcome to the chat. Good evening. Mia Quaco.
Mia Quaco. Mia Quaco. Mia Quaco. Mia Quaco. Mia Quaco. Mia Quaco. Mia Quaco.
Mia Quaco. David's all, fuck that Mia Quaco bullshit. We're going over the scale tonight. And Sabotarth, yeah, just it proves it's a cult, David. It proves you're a cult, dude. It does. It proves that you're a cult. It really does. For you to come out and copyright the channel and try to control the information that's being put out on social media, it solidifies what we're saying is true. When you look up Stephen Hassan's cult bite model, I is information control. You need to control behavior, control information, control thought, and control emotion. makes you a cult, David. You're controlling all of these things. So for you to come out and say, "Oh, I'm not a cult," fucking prove it, David. I challenge any one of you guys to come out and debate it and prove us wrong. Prove us wrong. Right? What number were we on? We were on number 9, right? 11. Okay, so you said 11 is a definite 5. Yep. I'm with you. I know for sure Michelle's being abused. For sure. Michelle's a fucking punching bag, man. Michelle's a punching bag. Yeah, it's the money. It is. It's money laundering, trafficking. It really is. That's part of the deal. It's like he gets people in, right, and that's where the trafficking comes in. It's under these false pretenses of a college where they're going to learn all this shit, and it's a dead end college, and it really is. There's really no degree plan. There's no transferable skills that these people will get out of this campus that he's so calling. So keep that in mind. Oh, dude, I think Michelle's broken too. Hell yeah, she's broke, dude. Imagine being in that cult for that long, man. Yep, 12 is a 5, yeah. For sure. Seeing a leadership in group protecting or elevating abusive individuals, yep. Michelle, how do you think she got into that position? Because she's so abusive and she won't let anybody take it over, right? That's Michelle's position. That's your position, Michelle, and you know it. You're such a stark raving bitch that nobody will fucking challenge your position in that cult because you're probably just fuck. I would like to be the fly on the wall whenever that day goes down, Michelle. When the power gets taken from you. I think that will be an absolute day to see. Being blamed for harm that I suffered rather than blaming those who harmed me. Yeah, but to extent, man, no, I could see David going full blown 4 to 5 with this. Maybe on the 4, but no. Shit, see. What do you think, Trip 9? Number 13, what are you guys thinking? Being blamed for harm that I suffered rather than, hey, good evening, Asha, all the way from the motherfucking future. Show some respect for people from the future. The cricking cracking. Gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Release the cricket. Release the cricket. Release the cricket. Release the cricket.
Release the cricket. Release the cricket. We're going over the scale tonight. Okay, so 3 to 4 on community banning me, or on number 13. Okay, I could fly with that. Seeing it as a consequence of your disobedience, yeah. Being blamed for harm that I suffered. Yeah, I could say like a 3 to 4 on that, Trip 9. See, that one could be... I'll go 3 to 4 on that, man, for sure. But I could see for sure David like pulling some crap saying that's your fault because, yeah, he's really big on obedience, man. He's really big on obedience. That's the one thing. He's like, oh, you need to be obedient. That's why he brought this fucking doo-doo guy in. He's like, oh, I'm going to bring this Prophet Comfort J doo-doo in from South Africa. Dude, he brings in like some dude from the fucking scammiest part of the world. He's like, hey, why don't you come to Taylor, Michigan and fucking try and help me scam people? It is. It's super predatory. It's super predatory. Like having that dipshit come in from South Africa, right? Come in from South Africa. Okay, and this guy where it came in from, right, is the same exact place that Catherine Crick has been wanting to go. She's going over to South Africa trying to grift, and it really is. South Africa is a very poor part of the world. It's people there aren't rolling in dough. Okay, he's got this idiot up on stage. Yeah, yeah. Obedience was the word he applied to Susan. Yep, it is. It's the word he applied to Susan all the time. To Detroit, a guy named Doo. It is. Look, it is. Look, dude. I'm not gonna leave it up for long because they'll be fucking assholes and try and copyright me. But look, guest prophet Doo J Comfort. He's like, hey, I'm gonna bring this guy named Doo to Detroit, okay? Oh, dude, we're not even done yet either, Ted Cruz. Dude, we're not even done yet, bro. We're not even done yet. We're only on number 14, bro. Yeah, we're on number 14. My church community abandoned me in a difficult time. Yeah, I could see David for sure doing this. I could see David for sure doing this. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, but she's not going live till 8 o'clock my time, and I'm only doing live for an hour, dude. Yeah, doo comforts himself when he doo-doos. He's like, Charmin Ultra, please, is the brand that I prefer, okay? I like to doo-doo and comfort. So if you please, and I like that double ply shit, okay? I don't like that fucking John Wayne toilet paper that's rough and tough and doesn't take shit from anybody, okay? I want that fucking Ultra Charmin fucking soft shit, okay? So, yeah, doo-doo comfort. I don't know where he's digging these guys up from. And the thing is David picks him up in the fucking Bentley, right? Or the Rolls Royce, drives him to the residential center, and dude's chilling out there at the fucking residential center. Facts, guys. So let's see. My church community abandoned me in a difficult time. What are we saying? Yeah, see everybody that's there. What do you guys think on number 14? I guarantee David would fucking abandon. Like, look at Debbie. She's still there. Debbie Frazier's still there. She's only there because she has nothing, probably. So do we rate that 1 to 5? I know it'd be funny if it's a scam to get to the U.S. Yeah, but given the chance, do you think he would? Do you think he would? In a tough time, if somebody's having a difficult time, they'd be like, fucking have at it. Sorry, we're not helping you. Like, honestly, like, say somebody was going through a tough time, like, say they were like going through chemo or something, right? Right? Good point, Ted Cruz. Good point. That's a good point. I like the way you think too. It could go both ways, right? This one could kind of go both ways. Why would he abandon them? He would just use them when they're at their most vulnerable to fuck them over even more, right? Yep. I'm with you, Ted. Yeah, people who are vulnerable, easy to manipulate. Yep. Yep. So 14. What do we rate 14? We got to rate it 1 to 5. I'd say let's go mid scale. I'd say like 3. You know, because we could kind of like it could go both ways with David. You know, I could see David to the point where it's like, say somebody's mentally ill, right? Like, say somebody's like schizophrenic, right? And David tells them to stop taking their medication. He uses them up, and once they're done, he just fucking throws them out to the street. Yeah, there's a lot. Not yeah. It could go both ways with this one, man. I'm gonna, you guys, 3. What do you guys think? 3 on this one, because it could go both ways. You guys, all you guys got fucking way valid points, dude. That's just how I'm thinking about it, I guess. It could go both ways. You could tip that scale to a 4 or 2, either way. Would he abandon somebody? I absolutely think he would. But it would be more profitable for him to not, right? Nah, dude, we're just going over numbers, man. Once he has enough in, he can go ahead with the death cult. Future news stories of pics of bodies in circles and him in cuffs, just saying, yeah, that's what we talk about, Killstorm. That's why we got to talk about it, because this is a future death cult, honestly, the way it's going. Yep. Yep. Looky, Deb, that's what he's saying. Ted Cruz, look at Debbie. He drained her finances, made her dependent on the cult, and put her to work in a call center. $16 is a hard 5. Okay. I'll put 14 is 3. 15. What about 15? What do you guys think on 15? Jake says hard 5. I'm always fucking listen to Jake. Yeah, Fireball, whatever benefits him at the time, right? Whatever's feasible for him, he'll do. Yeah, I go with that, bro. I could buy that, dude. I'm with you there, Fireball 9000. Whatever is going to benefit him at the time. On which one? 15. Yeah, I think David would drop you off in an ER. Yeah. He'd drop you off in an ER if you were like sick or something, or yeah. He's got some sort of humanity, I think. Okay, so 15. Jake said 16 is a solid 5. Does conferences and high mounted authority. Yep, that's true. Then he also does women conferences too. $15 is a 1 or 2. Michelle's a great example of having a lot of power. Yeah, hell yeah. James Jonas, what up? James Jonas. Welcome, James Jonas. I haven't seen it, but it's true. Oh, man. He is Jesus' best friend, for fuck's sake. He has risen the dead. I haven't seen it, but it's true. 15 is a defo 5. Okay. We got 1, 2, and 5. Okay. See, and that's the thing. The way the gender roles are in this place. It's really weird. The way the gender roles, like, it's David will put certain women in certain positions of power where he wants them. However, Michelle, she is absolute power control in this place. 15 will get you 20. Chris. James Jonas says 15 will get you 20. Yeah, that's true. It sure will. True story. Yeah, ask Jeremy DeWitt. He'll tell you all about it. Unless you're Epstein. Unless you're Epstein, he'll just fucking hand you a fucking license to fly. They'll be like, yeah, Epstein, yeah, go, keep doing it, you're fine. We don't care. Okay, 15. What did we say? Kelstorm says 5, man. Kelstorm said 5 on number 15. 15 defo 5. What do you think, Trip 9? Trip 9 says 1 or 2 or 3. Kelstorm says 5. You guys want to meet halfway and do 4? What do you guys say 4 on that one? Yeah. Yeah, Michelle's second in command. The other women get secondary or lower status after Michelle, unless David's sleeping with them. Like right now, Ashley is the one that's David's. Hey, Kennedy Mueller, good evening, welcome. We are going to run for about another 30 minutes. Then we're going to call it a wrap for the night. Okay, let's meet halfway on that one. How about that? I'll meet halfway with you guys there too. Because I'm kind of cross with that one too, number 15. It really is. David is... he's going to discriminate against what works for him at the time, right? Whether it's man, woman, it doesn't matter. He's going to discriminate what is beneficial. That's how I think about it. If it's a man, you don't give a shit. If it's a woman, That's let's say 4 on that one, man. I'm down with that. All right. So let's take a peek here. Is here's another set. These are just internal states that you may have felt or have experienced as a result of negative experiences with your church. Okay. These are the next set of questions. Josh Stanley, you dated Michelle in '92, huh? Ah, man, that's too funny. Ah, that's funny. Yeah, David will put men down who have a bigger pipe than his. So David's putting down a lot of men. Josh Stanley's just joking. Kennedy, yeah, he's just joking. Oh man. Dating Michelle 92. Oh man. Oh, that's too funny. She probably does too. So yeah, strap it on for David. Oh man. I don't think anybody dated Michelle 92. Finkel is Einhorn. 17 is 5? Okay. 17 is 5. Yeah, he won't let you see your family. Okay, so 17 is 5. 18, we're to 27. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Okay. 18, lack of self-worth. You know what, man? I'm seeing some of the body language on these people, and what do you guys think? I'm looking at the faces and how these people are acting when they're on live, and man, some of these people look like they're kind of questioning what the fuck they're doing. Sadness over loss of my faith, religious community. Yeah, see, this is some of the stuff that's internal that we probably wouldn't be able to elaborate on too much. I mean, we could only look at what we see from the outside and body language and shit like that, right? And the body language screams volumes, really. When you look at the way these people act, do it, bro. Do it. You know what? And a big shout out to my boy Albie Vasquez, wherever he's at. He brought up a good point. Lack of self-worth. Okay, so 4 to 5. Cool. 4 or 5, okay. He brought up a good point. And this is what he brought up. He was like, yo, bro. And he texted me this shit offline. He's all, yo, bro. He was like, and Albie came out of a cold at one time. And what he said, and he was like, dude, this happened. He was like, when I saw those gifts being given out to those 8 people, right? To the 9, what David called them. You'd have to ask Michelle, Josh. The people that he called the 9, right? He gave gifts to them, right? And this is what Abi Vasquez said. He was all, yo, bro. He was all, that shit happened when I was in a cult, dude. And it was when morale was at an all-time low. Nah, something's not right here. Nah. If you can get in, it's fraud, but I doubt you can get in. They don't want anybody coming in, dude. They're just calling it a college so they can run the scam, dude. They're just calling it a college so they can run the scam. It's fraud. It really is. It's fraud. If you can get in, it's fraud. It's fucking fraud. Dude, it's fraud right now for them just even calling it a campus, bro. There's no students there, man. There's no teachers. Let's see. 6. Let's see. I'm on number 19. Sadness over the loss of my faith, religious community. I don't know. Self-hatred, self-loathing. Man, number 20, I would say definitely on a scale 4. Like, some of those people look like they're real self-loathing and like there's a lot of self-hatred. Yeah, David will do stuff like this to keep him from rebelling. Dude, that hotel is meant to keep people in. It really is. Nobody's getting out of there unless they're let out. Nobody is getting out of that hotel unless they're let out. That's how this place is. Number 20, you said? Which one? Trip 9. If you guys see these, let me know what you guys think, man. Honestly, I'm kind of trying to. Hey, good evening, Cat Mom. Welcome to the chat. Welcome, Cat Mom. It's very selective. I think they need to be vulnerable or looking for something. Yeah, okay. Yeah, nobody's getting out of this hotel unless they're let out. Yeah, this we're grading it. We're doing the numbers right here, right? The mother of all that is cat. Chris God. Smash that like, yo. Got 21 people in here. Smash that like. We're only gonna run for about. I told you we're only run for an hour tonight, guys. Okay. We'll run for about another 20 minutes. I know. Like I already failed. It involves math. Jake's like, 7. Jake's like, I think all that equals 7. Oh man. 21 having trouble navigating life outside my religious community. I would guarantee that some of these people, if they got out, they would have trouble navigating life outside of this cult. Number 22, lack of spiritual direction or purpose. Yeah, I would definitely say so. I'll rate that. Self-hatred, 4 or 5 on number 20. Okay. I definitely think 21 is 5. If they leave, if these people left, like they wouldn't know what the fuck to do with themselves. They would. I mean, someone would probably know how to get a job, but that's it. 21 is 5. Okay, Kennedy. Yeah, I definitely think so. 22. I think 22 is definitely a 5 too. Lack of spiritual purpose or direction. Anger upon reflecting on negative religious experiences. Okay. Trip 9. If Trip 9 says and if he's speaking from experience, so he knows. So he's saying 23 and 24 are definitely a 5. Okay. So I'll go with Trip 9 because he has the experience. So he says definitely if he's 24 is a 5. Lack of personally avoiding religious activities. Okay. And 23, anger upon. Okay. Okay, so those are definitely strong 5s for you, 999. Okay, thank you. Okay, so those are strong 5s for 999. Okay. 22 a 5 for me. Okay. Cool. Kelstorm and 24 is also a 5. Okay. 25, 26, and 27. Hey, Real Glenn Benton.
Real Glenn Benton.
Real Glenn Benton in the house. Welcome, Real Glenn Benton. He is the Real Glenn Benton. Hey, Daniel. Hey, bro. Don't worry about that, man. Daniela Bogdanov. We'll work on Crick too, okay? She's a whole different fucking can of worms, man. Cat Mom says, I was telling someone about David E. Taylor today. She said that man is Satan. So they know who he is. Yeah, Daniela, don't worry. I will. We all will. John Stanley. You think it fix her eye, bro? Think it unfuck her eye? This dude wrestling is exposes certain things but protects others. He is a fake himself. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not here to protect David. We're just here talking about the bullshit. And there's actual people come out of this cult in the group that have talked about it. So we're going off actual factual shit here. So, yep. And what we're looking at tonight, this is a spiritual scale. This is a spiritual harm and abuse scalar. And we're applying it to David's cult. We could probably apply this to fucking Catherine Crick too. But we need to apply a different scale to her, man. She needs like I don't know, man. She's gonna Catherine Crick, she'll get her day, don't worry. Her day's coming. She's live tonight, but I'm not gonna run her bullshit. I can't. Yeah, that's cool. And you know what? You know what I know about those guys, Daniela? Is those guys buy their subs, man. I know they buy their subs. Right. 24 through 27 is subjective, yeah. That guy last night is the biggest clown. Oh, that guy is still on tonight too, dude. That dipshit. Well, that's cool. I don't use double standards in exposing. It's all the same to me. They're all on social media. What up, Brandon Todd? What up? Yeah, they got Prophet Comfort J Doodoo on. David knows he can't come on live, man. He's such a dipshit. He's my name's Bishop Comfort Doodoo. I know, right? Yeah, okay. Trip 9, I'll let you rate the last 3. You rate the last 3, Trip 9. Trip 9, rate the last 3 for me, bro. I'll let you rate them, right? You rate the last 3, Trip 9. There's no judgment here either, bro. What would you rate the last 3 on your experience? Oh, there's supposed to be a documentary on Hillsong coming out tonight, actually, dude. There's a Hillsong documentary coming out tonight. Okay, so 3 to 5. Okay, so I'll average them 4. I'll just call it 25 to 27 4, okay? And then I was treated less than. Let's see here. Cat Mom said yes to number 1. I was pressured to stay in an abusive marriage by religious leaders. What's wrong with Hillsong? Oh, man. Oh, dude, what is it wrong with Hillsong? Nah, Daniela, I don't know who all these people are that you're mentioning. I really don't. Hey, Jasper, good evening. Welcome to the chat, Jasper. Jasper, welcome to the chat. Brandon Todd, too. What's up, my guy? Brandon Todd, motherfucking house. What up? Smash that like, you guys. Got 29 people in here. Got a good stream roll tonight. Smash that like and subscribe if you're new. We're about wrapping it up too. We're almost done here. Spiritual harm and abuse scale clinical screener. Okay. That's what it is. Yeah, David, I want my money back on the Super Bowl, motherfucker. I lost a bet, dude. You owe me some money. So where are we at here? Pressured. What about stay out of marriage? I definitely think mental health. I think for sure he's gonna deter people from seeking mental health care for sure. Dude, I read something really cool about somebody. It was a guy down in Florida, actually, Jake. Dude, it was a guy in Florida who caught an Africanized swarm, and he said how he tamed them down is he put the fucking pinwheels, the wind pinwheels in his garden, dude, and it calmed him down. Said it took a bit, it took a few brood cycles. Um, uh, Jake, I'll send you what the guy said. It was brilliant, dude. It all made sense though. Basically said, you know, you put a pinwheel out in your garden, a wind like a little wind pinwheel, right? And after every so said the bees they kept getting hit, and it just tamed them down. The movement, you know, getting used to the movement. Don't know, but it worked. He said it took a bit, but it worked. Let's see. Axe Michelle, what up? It's a video put out Axe Michelle. So no houseboat for me. David's all, hey, I got a houseboat and stuff in Detroit. But he's like, I'm gonna go bass fishing. Bass fishing. Bass fishing. No, he didn't requeen it. Nope, he didn't requeen. No. Didn't requeen. Nope. Nope. Didn't requeen it. I was taught I'd be risking hell if I left my church. Yes. That's for sure. Chris says to check all boxes. That one's cut off by religious. Yeah, I definitely checked that one. Interpret spiritual. Yeah, I would definitely check all boxes. Chris V says to check all boxes. I'm kind of inclined to believe with him too. I think so. You're forging with your mouth. He's all, yeah, you guys are forging with your mouth, okay? Stop doing that, Colleen. Don't forge with your mouth, okay? You can't do that. It's forging with your mouth, Colleen, and it's illegal. Okay. Most straightforward use of this clinical screeners look for items that your client endorses that are therapeutic interest. All right, again, this is not a saying, hey, this isn't set in stone. This is just a screener. Each scale is rated on 1 to 5, right? And then the last set is just a bunch of check marks, right? If they have applied to your experience, that's it. That's it. That's all they're asking. But yeah, Chris says a lot of these, go ahead and check them. So I'm with you there, Chris. Let's see. Controlling leadership. Pastors, leaders may be significantly exalted above parishioners and considered to have direct line to God, right? David does that. They may have increased access to and control over the daily lives and group members. Yes, for sure. These communities may see violence in many forms as a necessary part of God's plan for the world. They may lack concern about what is appropriate for children in terms of fear, and they may often employ terror and horror to motivate religious commitment or moral behavior. I guarantee Mariah is threatening her kids with fucking ultra damnation in hell. Anybody want to tune in on that? Yo, smash that like. About 10 more minutes, guys, okay? Let's see, mainstream systems. Or maintaining the system, I'm sorry. Both leadership and group members tend to act in ways that maintain the status quo. This can take many forms: victim blaming, shunning, protecting leaders from consequences, social isolation, and more. Let's see. Gender discrimination. Women usually can be denied service or involvement opportunities or be discriminated against more broadly. Other types of discrimination were not common enough in the sample for statistical inclusion, but are listed in the critical items. Deuces Valley Canyon. I'm going to wrap it up. About 10 more minutes, guys. 10 more minutes, okay? Internal distress. The most common responses to spirituality abusive experiences show up on this scale: depression, anxiety, self-image issues, social isolation, anger, lack of meaning, and more. Well, yeah, I'm gonna end it at 8 o'clock Central. Yep. Yep. 8 Central, guys. Harmful God image. And essentially all Christian understandings, God is seen as benevolent and loving, at least in theory. For clients scoring high on the scale, God has become the villain of their story in some meaningful way. Yeah, it's funny. His basic understanding of the English language is what's hilarious, right, Brandon? This is supposed to be God's apostle, and he can't even fucking embrace the proper English language, right? Let's scale this bad boy. Well, David, I hate to say. Well, Michelle, actually, this is your scale. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Damn. So we got 100. I'm going to say, did we rate 19? See, I didn't rate 19. Couldn't figure that one out. I wouldn't know that one. That one's kind of hard to put your finger on. So that's 12 right there. We got another. I'll just call that 12 too. Got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 56, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 10, 20, 122. So 122. Let's see what it is here. Okay. So between 88 and 135 is high. How the hell can someone's opinion be a lie? Right, Brandon? It's the funniest shit, man. It's like, oh, your opinion's a lie. She's all, it's just my opinion. How can fucking it be a lie? He's like, well, I'm not saying that you're lying. Your opinion is a lie. So, Michelle, you scored 122 on this scale, okay, which is extremely high. I mean, you almost scored a 135. Almost. I come with boldness. It's his fucking haircut, right, Brandon? It's his haircut, bro. It's his haircut, big dog. Look, he's still got prophet doo-doo.
That. Let's pray together. Father God, even right now,
Doo-doo.
let your angel
Prophet
of healing
doo-doo.
touch our family,
This
touch
asshole.
our loved one.
I ain't gonna shut
Father,
up.
even right now, let your angel.
Guy's an idiot. I know the bald spot is on his dome, man. the deposition. Hang on. Where did we find it that one day, man? It was glorious, man.
Yeah, I would object to the relevance of providing a
object
document
to
to
the
a lease
relevance.
of property
Okay,
shared
good.
in the line.
Exactly.
It has nothing to do with your
Oh yeah.
Actually, it does. We've been unable, despite a court order, to get an address as to where the ministry is and what the locations
You
do.
have
You give me addresses.
No.
you have an address.
I have one address for
400
one thing.
10-page drive.
Right, but nobody's giving me an address for what's referred to as a ministry house where people who are participating in the ministry go and live and are provided a residence by Mr. Taylor.
Well, we said we'll provide that. I just don't know it.
I just don't know it.
So it's not a problem.
What's
so you
not a
shouldn't make a
problem?
big deal. I mean, we're going to give you the address.
Right, I'm asking for
I
a
just don't
copy
know
of
it
the
now.
lease.
I don't have that information on me now.
Okay. Have you ever been there?
Oh, yes, of course.
Reflect another comment, main objection by a comment. Under oath, he doesn't know the streets. That's commentary. That's not assisting you. I asked for that to stop.
He spoke to her, his attorney.
He made it out loud.
Well, if you talk, it's out loud.
If he wants to assist you in the deposition, that's fine. But the commentary is inappropriate.
Look at this fucking clown. Again,
I've done depositions for years. I've never
have I.
had somebody sit and,
Yes.
and start to make comments
Please.
like this.
He is my client. I am his attorney, and So is the other person sitting on the other side, Mr. Yatuma.
The personal
so, excuse me,
commentary
don't
is
interrupt,
inappropriate.
please.
I'm
Do not
no,
interrupt.
I'm talking.
That's
and I'm
right.
making an
Listen, so that's right. That's right. You.
That's right.
and I'm making an objection.
That's right.
And it's just
That's
inappropriate.
fine. We
It
just
obfuscates the
Disrespectful.
definition.
So it's disrespectful, David. Dude, your hairline, your existence is disrespectful.
we dispute your characterization, and fortunately it's videotaped, so we shouldn't have a problem.
I concur that it's disruptive.
That's fine. I would also note that the deponent is at the far end of the table for Mr. Yatuma, who my client is speaking to. So I don't think it's disruptive.
I can hear the comments. It's
Okay.
The comments
disruptive
are
to me.
not facilitating questions or what you're talking about. They're commentary about what the opponent's saying.
That's fine,
That's not appropriate.
in your opinion. There's no, show me a
A
court on
party,
that. There's no
a
court
party
order.
is not allowed to speak. He can attend. He's not allowed to speak at the.
Look at him
The
sitting here,
deposition.
nod his head like he knows what the fuck he's talking about. He's like, yeah, I know what they're talking about here.
I don't think,
I know. Could you imagine, right, Chris? Could you imagine being Rick, looking across a piece of shit who stole over $1 million from your ex-wife and just having to sit there and not do shit about it? Talk about fucking restraint.
This is silly.
it is.
He's making a comment that the opponent doesn't know an address that he's owned for 2 years.
Okay, now this is the other Lauren saying this is fucking crazy. This guy's saying he doesn't know his own address. The fuck out.
To his attorney. That's what he's saying to me.
The deposition is being
And now
conducted by the attorneys,
made
not
a
by
lot
the
of this
clients. Not by
on
the
video,
clients.
Which I think only hurts the opponent. But again,
Yeah, it hurts the deponent being. It hurts David.
if he,
Do you have an objection?
All of his work.
Do you have an objection?
No, I'm responding
Then
to
state
you.
your objection if you have
I
one.
have an objection to you. I'm responding to you.
I've stated the objection. It's for the record.
Okay.
Watch, he's
All
gonna
right,
get
so
smart.
back
Watch his
to-
face.
The ministry house. You don't know who you leased it from.
Like I say, I have a.
I'm just asking you, do you know who you leased it from?
Let me finish answering you.
Look, gaslighting her right there. He fucking gaslit her right there. Let me finish answering you. I'm with you, Chris. Imagine being Rick and having to sit there and just grab your fucking testicles and not have to do anything. Oh my God. I would be so pissed.
I have a vast ministry, so I don't
I have
know
a vast
everything
ministry.
always that goes on. I know overall, but I have people who take care of those things.
I know he's all.
So, you know, I will get that for you, so that's no problem if we can move on from that question.
All right, so this ministry house, you're saying
Says if we can move on from that question, you don't control the deposition.
you are providing residence for people that are in training?
Yes,
Okay.
aspiring ministers.
Is Deborah Frazier one of those people?
No, she lives here, right?
Does she ever stayed there at the ministry
I know he thinks he has a step up on her. He's like, oh, we're so smart. Yeah, fuck.
house?
She's
The address?
come by there. The people come by and see each other, and so she don't stay there. No,
She's never spent the night there.
not that I know.
Imagine David having to put down a fucking Krispy Kreme. Dude, that'll be the hardest thing he's ever done in his life. He's like, please don't make me put down my Krispy Kreme donuts. Please. Please don't make me do it. She's not worthy to speak to him. Nah. Nah. But, yeah, let's not be children here, everybody. Smash that like and subscribe if you're new. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up there. It says I was only run for an hour, and I am going to run for an hour tonight. The copyright is over. David, it proves that you are indeed a cult. Tracking? All you little cult members out there that are watching and trying to copyright my channel, you shutting my channel down proves 100% that you guys are indeed a cult. And you can't shut down free speech at your fucking beckoning call. You can't do it. I'm gonna continue reporting you for web form abuse, which it's a real thing. Filing false copyright claims when they have no justification. All right, it's called web form abuse, you guys. And I will file it with YouTube. And I talked to YouTube the other day, and they said they're aware of it. They said they're aware of the false claims being filed against my channel, David, and to keep doing it, they'll fucking take your channel, dude. Keep doing it, David. You will lose your channel doing it. I guarantee it. I guarantee you will lose your channel if you file too many false claims against people. It's called web form abuse. And YouTube, they take it serious, dude. They take it serious. So Keep copyrighting the channel, David. You'll lose your channel at the end of the day, not me. So keep that in mind. Yeah, cult members, get out. We're here for you. That 4 we looked over, that comes from a psychology magazine. Ask yourself those questions and rate it on a 1 to 5. And if you're up there, if you're in the 80s, you should probably start questioning what's going on. Right? So, yep. Yeah, David, you guys won't go to hell. Promise you. Promise you guys that. You guys will not go to hell. You guys won't go to hell if you leave, okay? Promise. God doesn't do that to people who believe, okay? So, with that being said, man, y'all guys have a good Friday. And